I'll be predicting John Cena's final match Saturday night main event card. We're going to talk about all the matches, go through them pretty quickly. If you haven't already, hit that subscribe button down below, leave a like, comment as well. Let's get into it. So the first match we have up is Cody Rhodes taking on Oba Femi, the Ruler. And with this match, I've talked about this like a few times because the recording's bugged out, but this match I'm excited for. I think we're going to have a lot of fun action between Oba and Cody. It's a non-canon match, I believe, so we got to take all these matches with a little bit of a grain of salt as they won't count necessarily too much, but they still will be actual matches. They should be a lot of fun. And what I think will happen, I think Oba Femi could win this match. Now, I would give it a 20% chance, maybe 30. With this being such a prevalent match on a big card, I don't think that WWE is going to have their WWE champion lose on the show with so many fans watching, new, old, casuals, hardcores. I think they're going to keep Cody Rhodes strong, have him beat Oba Femi in a good match. With this being Oba Femi's big first showing to most WWE fans, especially the newer people coming in who don't necessarily tune in to WWE every single week because they want to see this last match. I feel like this is a really good showing for him. I feel like there's an opportunity that he's definitely going to hit a home run. I think he will do that because he's been proving himself the past couple of months on NXT, having some of the best work of his career. He is currently a two-time NXT champion. He's really been thriving in some good stories against the likes of Trick Williams, Javon Evans. He's faced Ricky Saints a couple times. He's had some really quality matches, and I feel like that's only going to continue. And I think against this match, I don't think he's going to win. I think he has maybe a 30% chance to win. I would maybe take those out. I don't know how good that is. I feel like Cody Rhodes is going to take this W in front of so many people on Saturday night's main event, being on Peacock and with no commercials. I think a lot of fans are going to tune into this and be excited for this show, and I think Cody Rhodes takes the W here. It'll be a hard-fought victory. I don't think it's going to be necessarily too easy. I think this should be, like I said, fun, easy, fun to the I think this will be a fun matchup. I think we get a good showing for both these men, probably 15-20 minutes, and Cody Rhodes will go over. The next match we have is Javon Evans and Leon Slater taking on the team of AJ Styles and Dragon Lee. Now, this matchup, I think, will be the match of the night. John Cena's match is going to have all the emotion driving behind it. I think the in-ring action will be able to match up as well. But this match, we have Leon and Javon, two young talents, one from TNA. I think that's really cool. Shout out to Leon Slater for getting himself booked onto this card. I feel like he's been really thriving in the limelight for the past couple of months. We also have Javon Evans, as we all know, bouncy, and we're taking on the team of AJ Lee, as I like to call him. I think a lot of fans like to call him too, AJ Styles and Dragon Lee. Now, with this one, I think we're going to get a bunch of high-flying moves. I assume a 12-minute fast-paced matchup. I think AJ Styles, being the vet, he'll probably take the back seat in this one, chilling out, but getting his shit in, getting the classics, the phenomenal forearm styles, clash, all his signature moves. All that fun stuff. I think Dragon Lee's going to have a nice performance this match. I feel like he's going to give you some really good moves, really good chemistry. And I think AJ Styles and Dragon Lee lose this match, actually. I don't think they're going to win because I just feel like this is one of those matches where the younger guys can take the victory here. It's not going to hurt your champions. If Dragon Lee gets pinned, I don't think too many people will be upset. But that being said, this is a match where you could have Dragon Lee get the pin, help him look a little stronger in front of a lot of wrestling fans, and make those Raw tag titles mean something. So I'm predicting Leon and Javon get the win, but I wouldn't be shocked if things went the other way, with us possibly getting AJ Lee winning this match. But if I had to say, like I said, Javon Leon for the win. The next match we have is Bayley taking on Sol Ruca. And now, me being a big Bayley fan myself, I'm really excited for this. I feel like we're going to have a very fun, fast-paced match. Again, I feel like that's what we're going to get for a lot of these matches. I feel like that last match is going to be a long one. It's going to be one where we're going to sit there for a hot minute. So I'm excited to see it. I hope Bayley wins the match, being a Bayley fan, but let's be honest here. Sol Ruca, one of the freshest young talents on NXT, one of their top women superstars who's had a breakout year. She won the ladder match for the North America Championship. She had a phenomenal North America Championship reign. She had a great Speed Championship, I would say, run, combo as well, because she was double champion for a minute. Then she just dropped it randomly. I don't know if they actually thought she got injured or they were just playing it into an angle, but regardless of that, Sol Ruca and Zarya has been a fun program they've been running on NXT as well. And now coming in to Saturday night's main event to face Bayley is a huge opportunity for her, and I think she'll shine in this. I feel like her and Bayley should have pretty good chemistry. I feel like this match genuinely will deliver, and I feel like we're gonna have some magic in a bottle. Maybe even getting a very, very early glimpse of Sol Ruca in what could be a main event push at the near future. Because honestly, she's someone who could really get a big push and take advantage of that opportunity, just giving it such with ease. I feel like with her, she's just someone who has that star factor, not just in the ring. I feel like on the mic, she delivers pretty well. And I feel like Bayley is someone who wouldn't mind putting her over. I feel like Bayley would be someone advocating to put over Sol Ruca. Now, there may be bias in here, it's going to happen, but, it is what it is. It's my prediction video. If I'm wrong, and I live with it. Sol Ruca probably goes over here, because I just feel like this is one of those matches where Bayley doesn't lose anything and Sol can gain everything, but it's either way going to be a fun match. If Bayley won, I wouldn't be shocked, because I feel like any of these matches could go 50-50. And the match we've all been waiting for, the match that a lot of people are very upset that they're going to have to see, which will be John Cena taking on Gunther. This match, the emotions are going to be high. As someone who will be in DC tomorrow, I'm looking forward to this match. I'm also not looking forward to this match because I don't know how I'm going to feel afterwards. Seeing my childhood go away. It's not something I thought I'd have to say. It's not something I ever thought the realization would actually come. With LeBron James, he's still going in the NBA, so I had a little bit more time for that. But with this match, I just, it's gonna be upsetting. It's gonna be sad to see him go, but it's gonna be a banger. I think, let's be honest here. I don't think Gunther needs this match, and you might yell at me, but I don't think him losing this match hurts him too much. And now that said, knowing WWE, knowing Triple H, I'm not going to be shocked if Gunther picks up the W here. I feel like he is someone who they trust a lot, one of your top heels. He really has been, proving himself the past 2 years to main roster people. I mean, he was already fucking banging his Walter, but we didn't know how Gunther could show on the main roster. I know it's the same guy. You know I'm going with this, though. And his Intercontinental Championship reign, world title reign was pretty solid. The second one was forgettable, but I don't even think he should have won it there. But they want to keep giving him gold. I hope they keep away from gold for the time being. Let him have some fun character-driven stories. And I think this one here is simple. He wants to tap out John Cena. And I don't think that happens. Even if Gunther wins, I think he makes him pass out. I think having John Cena tap out, such a weird thing to do. It's not something they should do. And I really think that as long as he doesn't tap, I'm not upset with any result. Because again, it's his last match. If he wants to put over Gunther, we can do that. My prediction is John Cena gets the W. It's the last time I'll ever get to predict him. I'm not going to go against John. Big match, John. I think we'll get the big match W here. I feel like this is one of those times where losing a match will just get Gunther just as over. Because I feel like Gunther, he has a really strong showing. Just can't get over the hump. And either Cena makes him barely tap or gets the lucky pinfall. I feel like that's something that the crowd would be really happy to see. Something I would be happy to see. Don't get me wrong. Now, I assume a loss is happening. And, my prediction is going to stick at Cena. But I'm not going to be surprised if they decide to go Gunther, having him pass out to a submission move. I think a tap out is literally the last case scenario. Either way, this card should be fun. I hope you enjoyed this video. Let me know down below in the description what you think, what you predict, and how you feel the card's going to go. Like, comment, subscribe. And as always, I'm Aiden, and I'm out.